All right, so yesterday was Thanksgiving, and everybody was with their families, and everybody was hanging out with their loved ones. Not Uzi Vert, no siree, Bob. Lil Uzi Vert was not having it. He was just wilding the hell out. He said he don't eat meat. I think that might be the part of the problem. You can't have no turkey, no ham on Thanksgiving, then you might just wild the hell out on Twitter. Like rappers don't do this anymore, especially rappers like Uzi. Rappers like Uzi don't just go on Twitter and freak out anymore. You know, they go on their Instagram story and they freak out a little bit sometimes. But Uzi was letting shots fly all Thanksgiving. Before we get into this, I just want to say like, comment, subscribe, and then also NoJumper.com. We have mystery boxes, so you can get a lot of stuff really cheap. Shout out to all my cheapskates out there. NoJumper.com. We get the mystery boxes. Let's take a look at this article because I'm not 100% sure about the order of the tweets, even though I was tuned in live watching the tweets. But I'm going to take a look at this story first. Lil Uzi Vert is not good terms with Playboi Carti. Yeah, there was a Uzi and Playboi Carti collab project that was in the works a few years ago, and we have not seen or heard much about it in a while. But I mean, they both are very elusive guys. They're not around much. They're around, but they're not, heavy social media guys that are just constantly airing out everything that they're doing. Uh, they're a little bit more off to themselves. So let's talk about this. Following his statements on DJ Drama and Don Cannon, which we'll get to next, over the status of Eternal Atake, Lil Uzi Vert continued to air out a few other issues, including the status of his relationship with Playboi Carti. After a fan asked if he was on good terms with Playboi Carti, he said no. Although he initially left it at that, he then revealed that he just took another route. By the way, there's tons and tons of copywriting mistakes in this. If you want to hire me to work on it for you, I will do so. So, took another route. We really don't know exactly what took another route means in this, in terms of why their friendship maybe didn't work out, but that's all we know. They're not on good terms. Uzi's not volunteering too much. He just let us know that they're not getting along. So, in terms of other stuff, Uzi also dissed on his relationship with Molly Raw. I think I might have met Molly Raw one time or whatever. But either way, Molly Raw, used to do a lot of Uzi's more epic tracks. Haven't heard anything about him in a while. Uzi revealed that the two are no longer cool either because apparently Molly tried to run off with a really big bag. Molly Raw, a snake too. He tried to run off with 20,000 back in the G. I wonder what that turned into. So I'm not 100% sure exactly what he's referring to there, but I mean, we can head on over to the Molly Raw Twitter and take a look at the responses that he was sending flying at oh god, he's one of these retweet guys, isn't he? Oh jeez. Let's go tweets. No, I can't do that because I'm not logged in. He's a retweet guy, so I don't know if we'll ever get to the bottom of what he was saying, but he was, oh yeah, here we go. N-word what? Speak oh yeah, you can't see this. I'm gonna move it over. N-word what? Speak facts when you speak on my name. I'm just going to leave out all the N-words now. You sound dumb as shit, Lil Uzi. Exactly why you ain't answering. You know the real. Followed by a bunch of clown emojis. And then he responded to another Uzi tweet, which apparently has been deleted, which is interesting. I wonder how many of these tweets he deleted. He said, you really want to get your man exposed like that? Cool out. I don't think you want that. Y'all got my number. Come holla at me. And then he references a deleted tweet. We're going to find out right now what has been deleted and what hasn't. I got on all Louis V, so shout out Virgil. I want to let my family know, and I say family because all the fans left a long time. Okay, so he left a couple of fun ones and deleted all the messy ones, basically is what you're saying. Oh, and Pharrell tweeted, prepare. Oh, and that was in response to this. Any songs in the works with Pharrell? And Pharrell just tweeted a one-word answer, prepare. Ooh, I like that. Anyway, so yeah, I guess Uzi wasn't necessarily feeling some of the stuff he said because he didn't leave it up. He deleted it. Anyway, not a ton of information about the Carti situation. But if we continue on here, we could take a look at some of the other statements that young Uzi made. By the way, such an interesting time to be posting all these pictures of yourself in a kilt. Really, really cool stuff. Very cool. Who is this guy? Why does he look so familiar? 154K. I forget who this dude is. Is he like a model or is he just like a face tattoo guy? Okay, let's keep it going. I don't know who exactly I'm looking at here, what dude I'm lurking, but I guess we can maybe figure it out in the near future. People are probably gonna roast me for not knowing who that was. Yeah, before signing a new deal with Roc Nation, Lil Uzi Vert was seemingly locked in a disastrous agreement with DJ Drama, although he kept his cool for much of this year. There was a lot of steam to let off upon reflecting on his situation. Starting off what would become a mini rant on social media, Uzi told his family, we already read that tweet, then the rapper took aim at DJ Drama, specifically his bank account. F DJ Drama, he broke, wrote the superstar with a hair flip emoji. I love seeing Hot New Hip Hop try to be like the New York Times, trying to just like describe these little details. They need me to drop to pay bills. My best friend Mean got more money than Drama, I swear on everything. He not even in the industry. I still got love for Don Cannon with his fake ass. Ah, you a snake ass dude. I want to be just like you when I grow up. What the hell is he talking about? I don't really know. But these are some of the tweets that did get deleted. Either Lil Uzi Vert got hacked or he's generally comfortable sharing his emotions with his former partners in the world. I don't think he got hacked because realistically that would probably look a lot different. That would probably be a whole different thing. Now, this I thought was one of the more interesting things to come out of the Uzi rant. Producer Forza threatened suicide after Lil Uzi Vert calls him out. So, Forza is one of the producers from Working on Dying. If you don't know who Working on Dying is, they're like, it's filthy. I'm not sure exactly these days, but I did a Working on Dying interview. They're like a producer collective with Filthy, Forza, Lucy Main, and I think they might have a couple other producers associated with them these days. But either way, I don't claim to know that much about production. Working on Dying is some of the hottest beats ever. Chapo, Band God, a lot of the Uzi shit, Matt Ox. I'll just leave it at that. Some of my favorite beats in hip hop are like Filthy beats. Working on Dying beats in general. They are so fire. That being said, that's my personal endorsement, and I really think they should be bigger than they are. Like when I hear a lot of those Working on Dying beats, I'm just like, how the fuck is like Future not all over this? I don't know. But basically, Uzi went on. I'll use this to tell the story. We all know that Lil Uzi Vert has been a primary target when it comes to producers, label executives, and others leaking his music. Alongside Playboi Carti, the two are arguably the most in danger of finding their unreleased music on the internet. It feels like every single day there's a new... Do I really need to be reading this? Yeah, wait, what? I did not want to click that. Well, actually, it's exactly the same thing I'm already on. I don't know what I clicked. The high-profile beat-making collective worked with Uzi on a number of his hit songs, with That's a Rack, yes, that being the most recent. During his heated Twitter tirade, the rapper called out former Working on Dying member Forza, whoa, we can get more into that in a second, accusing him of stealing and selling his unreleased songs. He threatened to beat up the producer, and after everything started to sink in, Forza posted a troubling message to his social media pages letting his fans know that he no longer has a will to live. Wow, this is getting serious. Hopefully, Forza's friends are checking on him right now because the young man just shared an extremely terrifying message about committing suicide. I'm not even going to say that word. Announcing that he would be ending his life after being called out. Thought really hard. Myself. I swear to God, YouTube knows when you start talking about stuff like this, and they will flag me so hard. Thanks to everybody who has ever effed with me. It's been real. Forza's inbox is currently filled with supportive messages from fans and strangers who are urging him to reconsider. Hopefully, Lil Uzi Vert catches wind of the tweet and gives his mans a call. Send Forza some love right now. It feels like, oh, well, that's, if you or anybody you know may need it, please contact the National Prevention Lifeline. That's nice. It feels like this article is kind of siding with Forza in this whole thing. Because I want to know if he was really leaking that music. Because, I mean, if you're leaking Uzi Vert hits, I'm sorry, but I mean that's a pretty serious crime, and I want to know more about it. The tweets don't seem to be contained here so much anymore. They actually kind of left out the whole part where Uzi actually called him out. But I saw a tweet earlier that was basically somebody sort of ratting out Forza to Uzi, saying that he leaked the stuff or whatever, and then Uzi posted up a picture of Forza in his bed and basically said that he kicked Forza out of his suite or hotel room or whatever. And that he said that he was crying and stuff like that. And yeah, we're not really sure exactly if that means he really is guilty. I mean, I really don't know. But I mean, seems pretty serious. If Uzi was completely convinced, at least he probably has some sort of like strong intuition, some source or something. But this is what they mean when Hot New Hip Hop was saying that Uzi, that Forza was an ex Working on Dying member. Working on Dying's relationship with Lil Uzi Vert and the camp is still strong, intact. We have taken the necessary steps to resolve the issues surrounding the security of his art. This is a very serious matter, and it's important to note that the individual in question acted alone, and this is not a reflection of the artistic integrity here at Working on Dying. Eternal Attack coming soon. Well, that is really interesting because, I mean, let's be real. On one hand, if you're a producer collective and an artist calls out one of your members or whatever, some people I feel like might be looking at this and thinking like, damn, y'all just let your boy go that fast. Myself personally, I'm looking at this like, if this is true, then basically Working on Dying's entire reputation has at least temporarily been thrown into a situation where their integrity is totally looking suspect. So for them, I think that they actually really do need to do something drastic if they want to like say to the world, hey, this is not what we're about. Because if you're a producer and you leak songs for money, I mean, in the rap game, that's about as foul as it gets. Like there's not much that you could do that would be more offensive to like the sense of how artists are supposed to treat each other than that. Like people might not realize that that's a very serious code in the rap game. Is like you do not leak stuff, because if you do, then you're fucking with people's money, and that's really serious business. So looks like Waking on Dying is taking it real serious. Oh god damn it. See, I got this new film view and now I gotta move everything around when I read it. Sorry about that. Anyway, interested to know what you guys think of this. If you have any more intuition about what might have happened with Carti and Uzi, please drop it down below in the comments. Mystery box is available at nodrummer.com. Like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Bang.